friends. Welcome to Blueberry's Cooking Show. My name's Gloria and this is my kitchen. I'm here today because I got involved with the Hanover Public Library Seed Library. And my seed of preference was zucchini. I love zucchinis. So I came home, I planted the seeds, I picked the zucchini, and what I've chosen to show you is chocolate zucchini bread. Blueberry loves chocolate zucchini bread.
I sure do, Gloria.
Thank you so much. And we're making 3 different types of chocolate zucchini bread. We're doing a plain one with nuts in it, and one with chocolate chips. Yes. So, the ingredients are fairly simple. You can get them most places. Of course, you've got to have your zucchinis, which are very important. Here's one that I picked off my zucchini plant. Very exciting when they start to grow. They have big yellow flowers, and it was a lot of fun working with them. In fact, my zucchinis are still growing even though it's September. So the first thing we're going to have to do is peel this and then use the food processor to shred it. So then we get them. So we can get started with that, but I think that you need to be over where it's clean so you don't get zucchini all over you. So I'm just going to put you here, Blueberry, and you can watch everything that we're about to do from a nice, clean place.
Thanks, Gloria.
You are more than welcome, Blueberry. So the first thing you have to do when you're cooking is wash your hands, because you're hoping that people are going to like and enjoy your food, and you don't want to get any germs in there. So you give your hands a good wash. First thing you have to do with chocolate zucchini bread is prepare the zucchini. I do it first because it takes a while. So you just take a potato peeler or any kind of vegetable peeler and you peel it like that. The food processor is set up. Everybody's is maybe different. This is the one I use. So you want it shredded. You don't want it mushed beyond all. So you just put them in there. I always use this to hold it down so I don't hurt my fingers. And then you Blueberry. We're now going to turn on the oven, and you have to be really careful when you turn on the oven and you're near it because it's very hot. I mean, it's hot because we want to bake stuff. So I'm just checking the recipe card so I get it right. And
that's really good advice, Gloria.
That's good. And it says to heat oven to 350 degrees. So I'm just going to turn it on even though we haven't mixed everything yet, so that when we finally get there, we can get that in right away. Now we're going to do the ingredients, Blueberry, and it's very important to measure everything out as best as you can, as perfectly as you can. So the first thing you're going to measure out is 2.5 cups of flour. Then you're going to do 2.5 teaspoons of baking powder, 1.5 teaspoons of baking soda, a teaspoon of salt, a teaspoon of cinnamon. Then you're going to do 3/4 cups of butter or margarine. I've used margarine. I find the margarine works best. And then you have 2 cups of granulated sugar, 3 large eggs. Then you do the chocolate.
Is it sweetened or unsweetened?
It is unsweetened chocolate, and you have to melt it first before you use it. You melt it in the microwave, and it is, sorry, I'm looking for it right here, 2 chocolate blocks, and a chocolate block is, this is actually 2 chocolate blocks altogether, so 8 of these small things. That's what the recipe calls for, and it is unsweetened. Then you do 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract, which makes everything taste yummy, but don't taste it because it's really bitter. And then you have 2 cups of shredded zucchini. And a 1/2 cup of milk. After that's all mixed together, we're actually going to divide things into 3 different pans. And in one pan, we're going to put 1/3 of a cup of walnuts. In another pan, we're going to put 1/3 of a cup of chocolate chips. These are semi-sweet chocolate chips. My arm doesn't give out. Do you want to try stirring for a while, Blueberry?
Sure, hold on a second while I put down the camera.
Oh, wow, Blueberry, what a great job. That's really nice and smooth. And now it's ready for the melted chocolate. So you break the chocolate up, as small as you can, because it just melts easier when you do that.
It's also very hot, Gloria, so be very careful.
Thank you so much, Blueberry. I really appreciate that. You're absolutely right. It is very hot. I'm just going to get one of them. It's now time for our key ingredient. I grew this zucchini. It's very satisfying, and thank you so much, Hanover Public Library, for allowing me to participate in your seed library program, because it was wonderful. I looked after my plants, I watched the flowers come, I picked the zucchini. So, and as I said, it's still growing, so I'll be getting more zucchini. So we're going to add that to the mix. Blueberry, we're now going to divide up the batter into our 3 pans. The pans have been greased. They're all ready to go. Not too much grease. And then I'm just going to start dividing it up. And when I've got it divided up, we'll put in the extra ingredients that we have, because I know you like those chocolate chips. Well, Blueberry, we're almost ready to put it in the oven. So we've put it on a baking sheet so that they're easy to pull in and out and we don't burn our hands when we're pulling them out. It's supposed to take 30 minutes. So I'm going to put it on for 26 minutes, and then I'm going to test it with a toothpick because I don't want to overcook them, and we can always add more time. As you can see by my different attire, we've had to wait for the chocolate zucchini bread to cool before we iced. Isn't that right, Blueberry?
Yeah, it took quite a while.
It took quite a while. So now we're just going to do what's called a glaze, not an icing. And so the first thing you start off with is 2 cups of icing sugar. And then there's 3 tablespoons of milk and 1 teaspoon of vanilla. Well, this is the final product. We have a walnut chocolate zucchini bread, a plain chocolate zucchini bread, and a chocolate chip zucchini bread. All finished, all thanks to the Hanover Public Library and their Seed Library program. Blueberry, thank you so much for participating with us and letting me do this. This was very enjoyable.